Welcome everyone to another IPO review video. My name is Mike. This is IPO Market Watch, and the IPOs lately have made I'm laughing because they make no sense, kind of, because you get these companies that have no revenue, literally like almost no revenue. Like when you go public with like I don't know, like zero revenue or $300,000 in all of the revenue you made in 2025, but millions of dollars in debt that you borrowed, and then the stock goes up 100%, 200%, 300%, 400% within 2 days of going public. It's insane. But okay, I've seen this before. It's the beauty of IPOs, and that's what makes IPOs great. And so we have a new IPO that's going public. And this one's going public within the next 3 days. The company is called Guident Corp. Ticker symbol GDNT. By the way, if you are new to IPOs, they are just initial public offerings. Companies that are brand new, basically. Sometimes they go public a second time, but let me not confuse you. Let's just pretend this, okay? That they are companies that are not on the stock market and they are going to go on the stock market for the first time, right? So that's what an IPO is. Another beauty of IPOs is that you can pre-order an IPO, right? Depending on what broker you use for trading, right? So there are brokers that offer you that opportunity to be able to lock in a price and pre-order an IPO before it goes public. And speaking of IPOs, on Mumu we can unlock US IPO opportunities with zero subscription fees and accessible to all. Zero IPO subscription fees, allocation priority for retail investors. It offers an intuitive IPO calendar such as the listed IPOs and the upcoming IPOs. You can also check out the latest IPO investing discussion of what users are talking about and what their opinions are on the next upcoming IPO. And so easy to apply. How to apply for IPOs step by step. It's basically 3 steps. Mumu has received 100 plus global awards, has 29.18 million global users, $997 billion in annual trading volume, $158 billion in client assets. Make sure to use my link located at the bottom of the screen, also in the description of this video and in the comments section. Why that would make sense would be looking at Swarmer Incorporation, ticker symbol SWMR, which went public like 3 days ago, right? And you can see that this one was at $5. It was offered at $5 a share. It went public at $5, but it instantly took off, and it went all the way up to $64 within 2 days. So imagine being able to lock in an IPO at $5, and then within 2 days it goes to 64, which is just insane gains, right? Doesn't happen with every IPO, so you have to be careful. Obviously, there are risks involved, right? Some IPOs just aren't going to make those gains, so you have to be able to do your homework, do your due diligence, and pick the right one. And SWMR, I think, was in the right time due to the wars, drones, and anything like that takes off. So going back to Guident Corp, ticker symbol GDNT, this one is at $4 to $5. It is available for pre-order, right? It still is. If anyone wanted to pre-order, so I'm not saying you should. I'm just letting you know. Yeah, 3.3 million shares is what will be offered, which is basically a low float, right? So that's in favor, in consideration for those who might be interested if they think it's gonna pop. How about Guardian Metal Resources PLC? That went public 2 days ago, and within 2 days it made 100% gain because it was available at $13.50, right? And I had done a YouTube video on that. I reviewed this one. Within the first day, it went all the way up to like $26, $27. So Guident, everyone, provides remote monitoring and control teleoperation services and solutions for autonomous vehicles and robots.
At Guident, we believe autonomy should never feel distant. Our passenger communication module keeps a human in the loop, 24/7. Passengers can video call a live remote operator at any time and see who's helping them. The cabin display shares trip updates, service information, or personalized messages, all in real time. With continuous video and audio monitoring, AI-based vehicle health checks, and secure recording, safety isn't just a promise, it's built in. Guident, safer autonomy, real connection.
Now, this is a company that's young, let's say. They're trying to make it And you can tell by the revenue, which is basically $73,000, which is basic non-existent. There's no revenue, right? $73,000. That's really not revenue for a publicly traded company, right? I think many of you probably watching this YouTube video are making more than $73,000 a year. So it's crazy. It's crazy if you think about it. But like I said, lately IPOs with no revenue and they're exploding. Their cash and cash equivalents is nearly $70,000, so that's pretty much meaningless. Their net income is negative $4 million. That's because they have a total debt of $5.15 million. So basically what that tells me is this is a young startup. They've loaded up on debt to try to get their business going and their product offering. They're losing money, burning a lot of cash, and they're somehow able and have managed to go public on the stock market to raise money, right? Initially, because it's a low float, maybe it could go higher than $4 to $5, right? So I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. I know that a few people are considering this as a pre-order, right? If you are going to get into this, I think then probably the best thing to do is to pre-order this, right? And like I said, only a few brokers offer pre-order for IPOs. And if you are to pre-order this, let's say that you are, I'm not saying that you should, but let's say that you are, and on day one when this starts trading, it opens up at $6, $7, $8, right? If that happens, well, I would consider selling. I personally would not hold it past day one. That's just my opinion. All right, obviously not financial advice. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. And thank you very much for watching this video. Wish you all the best. Take care.